This out, trading in the 2011 harvest. So basically what you're going to be doing today is helping us sort out anything but clusters or berries as they pass on the conveyor belts.
What are the berries? What's the wine going to be?
So we're starting with Syrah from a vineyard in Walla Walla, and then we're going to follow with a whole mess of Merlot from Walla Walla as well. All right, okay?
I'm feeling a little like there's too much fruit.
There's too much fruit. Hold it, hold it, hold it. This is pretty clean.
Hi, my name's Tony Rynders. I'm one of the winemakers here at Swiftwater Cellars here in Cle Elum, Washington, and we're just getting started with the 2011 red grape processing or harvest. And so today we're actually going to process some Syrah and Merlot coming out of the Walla Walla Valley. And so I'm going to walk you through the process as far as what we do here for fruit receiving and ultimately how it goes into fermenting. So here we have receiving hopper, and actually we're just about to load some grapes into the hopper. So all these grapes are hand-picked, and the reason for doing that is so that we can actually preserve more of the fruit character and have the most gentle handling of the fruit going into the fermenters and while we're making wine. And that's important because we want to accentuate the overall fruit characteristics without having the wines be too harsh. And so here we're loading the hopper, so you can see. From here we have a conveyor which takes the grapes and distributes them on the sorting line, which is the first chance that we have to inspect the grapes. So all the fruit that comes in here actually gets hand inspected. We remove leaves and any fruit that might have slight issues in the sorting process.
Snakes are not allowed. Carolyn just starts throwing grapes at you.
So from here we're looking at the fruit and trying to remove things like leaves and maybe some grapes that are a little unduly raisin. Things like this would be material that we're trying to take out of the grapes themselves. So from here, the fruit actually goes down the conveyor and goes into what we call our destemmer, which is kind of a fascinating piece of equipment, so we'll go look down there. Here the whole clusters of grapes enter the destemmer, and this particular destemmer is called the selective process, and it does a fantastic job of separating the berries off of the stems, and it gives us a very high percentage of whole berries that go into the fermenter. And again, this is important so that we can accentuate the lush fruit characters of the wines without having too many of the harsher tannins, which cause astringency, often like heavily steeped tea. So you have that real astringent flavor. So the process that we use here really minimizes that and promotes the fruit character, which is a real hallmark of the wines here at Swiftwater Cellars. The berries coming out of the destemmer, and although these are grapes, they look almost like blueberries coming down. So they're very much entire. There's a very high percentage of whole berries in here. And again, this is very important to be able to control the tannin pickup in the wine. And from here, the fruit goes down. It actually goes down a chute down to the fermentation level where we load or fill our fermenters. So we'll go down and take a look at that. Here we have the freshly destemmed grapes. They're filling one of our 3-ton fermenters. We use all small fermentation vessels here at Swiftwater Cellars. Again, it's to really control the characteristics that the wines pick up during the fermentation process, and it also gives us the ability to keep all the small lots separate. So we have lots of grapes that come here, ranging from less than a ton all the way to about 10 tons of grapes. So those are all pretty small. The larger fermenters we have here are the 5-ton fermenters, still considered to be quite small in the overall scale of fermentation vessels. But each one of the fermenter types that we use helps to give a different characteristic to the wines. The larger fermenters give more extraction, more tannin, more depth, more intensity, I guess. And the smaller ones actually accentuate more of the fruit and the high tone characteristics that come out in the aromatics of the wine. So in combination, they really work beautifully.